political bullful, and this is Uncut News. Local financial authorities still haven't found the millions of dollars invested into the company Accelerated Capital Firm Incorporated, a suspected pyramid scheme that allegedly swindled millions of dollars from the public. The principal of the company, Yuri Garcia Dominguez, had told investigators that the money was held in overseas accounts on 3 different continents. But so far, the Bank of Guyana, the Guyana Securities Council, and the Financial Intelligence Unit claim to have not found the money. Worse yet, some folks are already defending the con man like he's their mother. They claim that it can't be a scam because some people did make money. But if you still want to keep defending him, and you have some spare cash left, I can give you a good discount on a nice cathedral on King Street. The government is telling everyone who they fired to return all state property. Yesterday, the government officially requested all former ministers of government, public officers, and state employees to hand over assets, property, and even documents belonging to the state. Exxon Mobil said, "Get ready, Guyana, for 90 days of deep drilling." And guess what? They've already started. Hey, you didn't even feel it. And this time, they're digging deeper into Guyana than they ever have before. Earlier this month, they began drilling at the Tanaja 1 well, located in the Kaicha block. Exxon is going to a depth of 8,000 meters, which, as I noted, makes it the deepest exploratory well in the nation. To give you an idea of that depth, Mount Everest is actually 8,848 meters above sea level. You've always dreamed of owning your own car, but it seems like your foot is destined to be on the tar. Change your destiny. Bring your $800,000 savings down to BMSO Auto Sales at Lot 9 Kroll Street, Georgetown. Tell them Noriko sent you to find out about their loan option, or call them on telephone number 231-8451. BMSO Auto Sales, it's your turn to drive. If Wrong and Strong was a person, it is this individual. Over the weekend, Levi Tate of Durban Street, Georgetown, was caught on camera beating a cop in the middle of King Street in broad daylight after the officer stopped him in the middle of committing a laundry list of crimes that I would not have believed if it wasn't taped. This genius was driving an uninsured, unregistered motorcycle without a helmet or a driver's license. Worse yet, he was going the wrong way down a one-way street. Today, the magistrate slapped him with 8 charges, including assaulting an officer and resisting arrest. He pleaded not guilty to 6 of the charges and was granted a total of $50,000 bail. He's expected back in court October 26. Wow, this really must be the only place in the world where you can beat a cop in the middle of a crowded street and live to tell the tale. Police are currently searching for 2 men accused of committing a home invasion in Nimes, West Bank, Demerara on Monday night. According to police, the men broke into the home of the victim named Detective Operator. Yes, that is what the script says. His name is Detective Operator. Anyway, they broke into his home, covered his head, tied him up, and beat him, and then demanded money. When it was all said and done, the men escaped with $4.4 million. Crocodile Robeson says that the police will be enforcing all health regulations, including the wearing of face masks. This is after the Ministry of Health made public mask use mandatory. While there were no specifics of the amount of fine one may have to pay, Ben said that offenders will receive 2 warnings before facing the courts. Just don't be surprised when they start taking pay for not wearing your face mask. There are conflicting reports of the number of confirmed cases of the Rona in Region 7. Authorities say it is due to a mix-up at the lab in Georgetown. The document asks for one's address, and many of the gold miners who were tested gave their home addresses on the coastline. Often, these results are then attributed to the region given and not the health center where the test was given. Worse yet, there is a backlog of about 200 tests for the region, some of which are for people who were dead before the test was even given or died soon thereafter, meaning some results are not available for a week or 2 later. Before we continue, I thought you should know that Triple G Sport sells big people toys, if you know what I mean. Plus, they are doing delivery in Berbice and Linton for cheap, and Georgetown for free. Call them on telephone number 649-3679 or message them on Facebook at Triple G Sport. I might have to put in an order for myself because this single life is no fun. Now, let's take a look at news in the region. One day after asking the population to obey pandemic restrictions, Paraguay's Health Vice Minister Carlos Portillo attended a wedding party for his daughter in which all health protocols were broken. He resigned on Sunday after a video of the party was posted on Twitter. Portillo's boss accepted the resignation as this scandal strongly affected his ministry. The event happened precisely on the first day it imposed a total social quarantine in Asunción, which is Paraguay's capital. This is just another perfect case of do as I say and not as I do. The cryptocurrency craze that has taken over central banks around the world has started taking a firm grasp in the South American countries. According to recent information, the Central Bank of Brazil has now also developed a strong interest in digital currencies, so much so that the bank revealed the existence of a newly formed group dedicated to studying the crypto industry. With more people developing interest in online payment solutions, a new need for more functional solutions has emerged. Now, wouldn't it be nice if we embraced digital currencies in Guyana? Venezuela has blocked the main opposition from disputing $18 million worth of cash previously seized by the United States from the Nicolas Maduro government. The money is being dished out via crypto exchange RTM to 62,000 healthcare workers starting Monday. However, it is not clear whether the money will be dispersed in cash or Bitcoin. Workers will reportedly be paid $300 each over 3 months in equal installments. RTM operates a P2P exchange from Mexico City, Mexico, where its primary Venezuelan users have logged in to trade bolivars and Bitcoin for digital US dollars. Currently, 61% of their users are Venezuelan. Take advantage of this fresh business opportunity. Become a digital top-up vendor with Cellular Plus and earn some extra cash. No fancy smartphone or internet required. Just show up with your Mongo Pelter and you're good to go. Call them on telephone number 685-3109 and find out about their special offer. And now for our weird news story of the day. A bride-to-be was left in disbelief when she discovered that her engagement ring, which her fiancé had spent 2 years paying off, was fake. The ring, which cost 7,500 British pounds, was supposed to be made of diamond and platinum. It was only after the bride bragged to her friend about how expensive the ring was that the truth came out. It was actually made up of sterling silver and cubic zirconia. Turns out the jeweler sold them the dummy demo ring that's worth maybe £10 and took the payments for the £7,500 ring for 2 years. But she had already had the ring serviced during that time, so the jewelers knew what was up and said nothing to them throughout this whole time. Eventually, the jewelers apologized when confronted and replaced the ring free of charge and returned several payments. Moving on to our Uncut News Viewers Poll question of the day. Every day we pose a question about current events in Guyana, the region, the diaspora, and how you feel it relates to us. So, you give your responses in the comments, and we'll read the best ones in the following episode. Yesterday's question was, do you think it was wrong for Schumann and Ramkaran to take up the advisor positions despite their political positions, or is this an actual show of inclusive governance? 500 Man said, I hope Mr. Schumann would act like a watchdog. Renee Wilson said, yes, I really believe it was wrong for them to take that position. We really need a third party to hold the balance in the new parliament, but everyone just wants power. And finally, Willetta Walton said, it is about time the government allows members from the opposition to make contributions to its political decisions. This might prove more beneficial to the citizens as the needs of a greater cross-section of the country will be represented. Good answers, people. So tonight I leave you with this question. As you can probably tell, I'm a big fan of digital currency, and I feel the new government should explore how to legalize such financial tech here. But I want to know, how do you feel about digital currencies? Is it the future, or should we just leave it alone? Think about that question and tell us in the comments below. If your response is good, we'll feature it in Wednesday's episode. Anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight, folks. Check us out tomorrow for another. Hey, Uncut News viewers, thanks for watching. You can subscribe by clicking on this button over here, or click over there for more news. You can also drop a comment to let me know if you've made it to the end of the video. Goodbye for now.